but Olamide Towobola. Olamide Towobola is a freelance coach and a copywriter. He runs a freelance brand called Gigsnet, and that seeks to empower millions of people across the globe in the gig economy. It basically shows freelancers simple ways to make their freelancing journey easier, enjoyable, and profitable. Yes, everyone meets Olamide Towobola. Olamide, how are you today? Olamide, how are you today? Let's hear from you. All right. So while we wait for Olamide to come up, okay, I can see chat. You can unmute yourself, Olamide.
Okay, yeah, Fivo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing, Olamide?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. Yeah, thanks for having me around.
Yes, it's such a great thing to have you around, join us in the webinar today. It's a nice thing to have you, a freelance coach, join us, and I'll just let you take it over from here and talk to everyone in the webinar about marketing your skill as a freelancer. I'll stop my slide share now, and so you can carry on.
Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Olamide Towobola, just like Fivo has introduced, and I actually want to believe everyone can hear me. All right. Okay. So so many thanks to Treford Group for having me around, to come and have this kind of webinar with hundreds of people that are currently in this meeting and all that. So I actually want to believe everyone is going to have a great time here. For probably those that are just meeting me for the first time, and those that are probably attending one of my webinars also and all that. But then I have a rule that I follow, okay, and that's I usually love my student participation. Okay, I usually ensure that my students get to follow me through. So I want you guys to be much more expectant, listen attentively. All right. I'm going to share my slides now, so that you guys can see my screen. But then before then, actually, I want you guys to pay attention to many of the things I'm going to say into this class. All right. Yeah, it's a free webinar, but at the same time, sorry guys, can you guys hear me? I think I'm having issues with some people not hearing me. Can you guys hear me, guys?
Sorry, if you can hear him. Okay, yes, Deborah says she can hear you.
Okay.
So people who can hear, try rejoining the meeting or.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So just like I was saying the other time, that you guys should ensure that you maximize this meeting actually, because I'm actually going to be sharing a whole lot of value, and I want you guys to take the most out of it. All right. So let me share my screen now so you guys can see my slides. All right. So so today I'll be talking about marketing your skill as a freelancer. Talk briefly about the gig economy. All right. Why do we have the gig economy? Why do people talk about the gig economy? Why does it seem as though the gig economy is a new development? Has it been before for a while and all that? So how do you market your skills on freelance marketplace? I think many of us are actually familiar with many of these freelance marketplaces like Fiverr, Upwork, Power, Guru, Freelancer, Sourcely, and all that. So I'll just briefly, I'll start from what the gig economy is about, what you need to know about the gig economy, what are the mindsets that you actually have to have, okay, as you move on into the gig economy. And for those of you that are already there, what are the things that you can do better, all right, so as to ensure that you position yourself to be able to land high quality gigs and all that. So these are the things I will talk about. So for those that are probably meeting me for the first time, this is my picture. I think my picture and my face. Oh, someone is writing on my screen.
Olamide. Olamide.
Hello, Phil, can you mute all participants? Sorry.
We can hear you.
All participants have been muted.
Okay. So, for those of you who are probably meeting me for the first time, this is me. Okay, let me share my next slide. So I'm actually a grad on microbiology. I'm a grad on microbiology from IFE, from OAU. I'm very passionate about freelancing actually. For those of you that probably follow me on social media, you have seen many of the things I talk about. I talk about freelancing, talk about digital skills and all that. So I'm very passionate and I'm a very strong believer of the gig economy. Okay, that's what I do. That's what I preach on the internet. That's what I give out as value and all that on the internet. And also, I've had several people that have trained, all right, through paid mentorship actually, from various countries, Ukraine, Kenya, US, Nigeria, and Canada actually. So, so my um, being loud on the gig economy is actually not just limited to Nigeria alone, okay? So I'm trying as much as possible to expand my horizon to also bring other people from other European countries and the likes on board, okay? Even though it seems as though the gig economy is thriving more in European countries, and then, but then what exactly is the fate of the gig economy in Africa? What exactly is the fate of the gig economy in Nigeria? Okay, so oftentimes it's always good that we bring it home, okay, and then we pick it up from there. So also I actually have several materials. All right, I think I will share some of these materials after this class. You can also check me up on Twitter. I have several materials on freelancing, Upwork, Fiverr, and all that, that you can always get to read on and also maximize for your own benefit. Also, I'm also a temporary freelancer, and my goal actually, it's very simple. Okay, I have a very simple mission statement, and it is actually to show freelancers simple ways to make their freelancing journey easier, enjoyable, and more profitable. All right, guys. Yeah, so that's basically all. So in today's house, I'll be talking about what exactly is the gig economy. Why do people talk about the gig economy? Is the gig economy the same thing as freelancing? Okay. What exactly is the gig economy in Nigeria? What is the fate of the gig economy in Nigeria? We have government having policies against the gig economy and all that. So we'll look at some of those things in a very few minutes from now. And also look at how do you position your skills for online gigs. Many people get to complain, oh, I've been on this platform for a while. I'm actually a freelancer, but I don't know how to market myself. I don't know how to land gigs and all that. So we'll look at some of those little details, some of those errors people commit, and some of the things that people are actually doing wrongly, okay? So oftentimes, I'm actually a believer of reevaluation. What do I mean by reevaluation, actually? Whenever I'm doing something and then it's not working, okay, and it's working for other people, okay, what I do is that I don't become a naysayer. What do I mean by being a naysayer? Means I don't give up and then probably just discourage myself. So I try as much as possible to learn from other people that are actually doing it rightly. So I definitely know that I'm actually doing it wrongly. So for the fact that it's not working for me, simply means that I need to broaden my knowledge. I need to get more experience. I need to get more mentorship and all that. I need to get more trainings, attend more webinars, read more books, and then all that. So those are the things that you actually need to know if you are going to thrive in the gig economy actually. So the learning never stops. All right, the learning never stops actually. I usually give this analogy that if I'm actually the only smart person in a room, it's really not of a good benefit to me actually. I don't want to be the only smart person in the room, okay? So you probably have a room and then you have hundreds of people there and then I'm the only smart person. No, I don't want that. Okay, I want to be able to learn from other people. I want to be able to glean wisdom, glean knowledge from other people so that I can get better. Why? Because the learning never stops. Come on, guys. Are you guys pumped up for the things I'm going to teach in today's class? Come on, guys. Let me know if you're actually following. Yeah. Come on, guys. Like I said, I usually love a very active class. So I would really love to get responses from you guys. Let me know if you guys are following through and you guys are pumped up for the things I'm going to be sharing across in some couple of minutes. Yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm glad you guys are following. Yeah. So yeah. So I'll also be talking about how to explore freelance marketplace and all that, and look at some of that in some couple of minutes. So let me move on and let's go from there. Yeah. So let me share. So what exactly is the gig economy? You see, actually the gig economy is a free, just like I have in my slide, is a free and global market where companies and contractors, independent workers, short-term and on-demand professional relations and all that are flexible, and then it is skill-based. I get what I'm saying. So, in other words, the gig economy actually oftentimes are usually interchange freelancing and remote work. Actually, so for example, I'm home, I'm having a live class with you guys, I'm having a webinar with you guys, So in the same light, actually, in freelancing, you can actually be home. In the gig economy, you can actually be home and then you are working, you are home and then you are being hired by clients all over the world and all that. So in fact, I actually shared in some few minutes on my WhatsApp status that there are actually clients all over the world that value your skill. There are clients all over the world, in Canada, in the US, in the UK, in Ukraine, all over the world actually, that value your skill. So oftentimes people get to put themselves at a disadvantage. Oh, I'm in Nigeria. Why would a white guy come and hire me? I'm a Nigerian. I stay in Lagos. I stay in, and all that. I stay in Shagamu. Why would someone from US just see me and then say, oh, is it I want to hire and all that? So these are some of the mindsets that we actually need to change. So the gig economy is a global market. So it is not country dependent. It is not country specific. All right. Everyone can actually come into that economy. Okay. And that's one of the things that I'm actually trying to push on the internet and also trying to make it more loud on the internet. So many people can come in. Okay. You're a student, you are a core member, you are an adult, you are a working class, you probably work a 9 to 5, it still does not matter. So the gig economy is open for everybody to come in and then make money, provide value, build a brand, provide value to a business, build a website and all that. You get what I'm saying? So basically what the gig economy entails is you providing value with your skill sets. Okay, so that is why I said here that it is flexible and it is skill based in the sense that you actually have to bring something to the table. All right, so you actually have to offer something for you to get paid. And then many of us oftentimes get to pay attention to the dollar part, come and earn in dollars and all that, come and earn in dollars and all that. But then before earning the dollar, you actually have to solve a problem. You actually have to provide value to a brand. You have to provide value to a business. You have to provide value to a company and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I've worked with tons of clients, tons of businesses. I've had articles featured on Forbes and all that. But then I just did not just get the money like that. No, I worked. You get what I'm saying? So you are actually providing value. So it is skill-based and also it is very flexible. Now, what do I mean by it's very flexible? It's flexible in the sense that you can work at home. Okay, you can work from home. You don't necessarily have to go to a physical location to work. You don't necessarily have to go somewhere to work. You can definitely work from home. So the internet provides a platform where you can enjoy a whole lot of flexibility. And oftentimes I tell people that what you need to actually start in freelancing is just your phone and your internet. That's all you need actually. All right. Aside from your skill, all right, what you need to start freelancing, what you need to start, or the major requirement of the gig economy is that you need your phone, your smartphone actually, and if possible, you have your PC, and then a data connection. All right. Once you have those things around, then you are welcome into the gig economy. So it's not, you don't need a degree. I think I actually made a tweet some few months ago. I don't know if a few months or few weeks ago that all the jobs I've gotten, all right, there has never been any client that has asked me for my university certificate as a requirement to land those gigs. Not one. Okay, not one actually. So so someone was asking me recently that do I need to be a graduate? I think on Twitter actually, that do I need to be a graduate before I can start freelancing? I said no, you don't need to be a graduate. Okay, you don't even need your certificate actually to start freelancing. Okay, what you need, your certificate is your digital skill actually. That's what you need and all that for you to come into the economy. So how people live, work, and spend their money has changed dramatically over the decade, and just like I mentioned, your internet, your social media platform. I'm going to talk about social media platform in some couple of minutes. So I wrote here that the gig economy is altering the way people view and perform work, and countries must be ready to respond with innovative policies and programs. Actually, in the US, there are actually policies, all right, that actually guide the gig economy, actually, because we have many more US guys going into freelance. We have many more US guys now freelancing and all that. There's a video that I usually love to share with my students or whenever I'm having a webinar like this, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to share the video because of the time that I have for this class. But then you guys can watch the video at your leisure. It's the future of work. Okay, it's the next video. Let me see if I can share my screen. Come on, guys. Are you guys following? Come on, guys. Are you guys following? Are you guys learning something? Are you guys following? Come on. Let me know in the chat box if you guys are following. Yeah. Come on. I need your responses. Are you guys following? Are you guys following? Are you guys learning? Are you guys learning? Yeah. And for the guys on YouTube as well, I hope you guys are following.
Yes, I can see some of them are responding in the chat box.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm actually going to share the video. I'll just show you guys the video. Let me see if I can share my screen. It's the future of freelancing. Are you guys learning? Yeah. And for the guys on YouTube as well, I hope you guys are following. I think I'm on YouTube.
Yes, I can see.
I think I'm on YouTube.
Some of them are responding.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. I want to show you guys something. Yeah, the next video. Okay. So I'm actually.
Yes, you can share the link with us. Olamide, you can share the link with us.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to share that.
In the fall of 2011, I was beginning my first year as an inner city middle school teacher. Now you might find this hard to believe.
Can you guys hear?
I only had 6 weeks
Sorry.
of training for that job, and it left
Favor, is my audio audible? Favor, are you there?
During my year as an educator, I experienced the trials and the tribulations of working in education. Like many teachers around our country, I had to buy supplies for my students. But here, I was also asked to teach 3 years worth of material in one, because the school could not afford a 6th or an 8th grade teacher. I didn't have enough desks or books for my students, and I even received death threats. After several violent experiences in and around school and surrounding neighborhoods, I came to the realization, this is not how I want to spend my life. And in the midst of a PhD program working to become a professor.
Yeah, so I just shared the link of the video in the chat box so you can watch the video. I'm going to share my screen, go back to my slide. All right, so that video really inspires me a whole lot. All right, it's Laura Briggs is a very wonderful woman. We share connection on LinkedIn, and then she has a freelancing brand, and and then the way she started freelancing actually inspires me. Okay, she was a school teacher, all right, and then she just had this flair for English, and then she just saw herself, oh, I think I can write, and then she left her job and then started freelancing full time. It takes a whole lot of courage for you to leave your job and then you start freelancing, because in freelancing, there's really no guaranteed source of income. Do you get what I'm saying? So in a month, sometimes you can make $1,000, sometimes you can make $5,000, you can make $10,000 and all that. And sometimes you might even make maybe $100 and all that. So the income is not really spontaneous, so it's not really guaranteed. So you have to ensure that you keep learning marketing, how to build your brand, how to reach out to more people and all of that. So so you guys can watch that video, all right, for those of you that are looking into freelancing for full time, all right. And also, like I said earlier, that we have many more people in the US going into the gig economy. We have many more people that are coming into the gig economy. So according to Statistical and Workforce, there's an increase, all right, in the percentage of people that are actually into freelancing in the US. So that's why oftentimes you get to see that people that actually do more, earn more money and all that, they're actually the US guys, okay? Because many of them are actually leaving a traditional work and then going into the gig economy. Come on, guys. So Also, one of the things I actually want to correct, all right, that the gig economy, it's not new, all right. So many people feel that, oh, freelancing is new. Oh, is it? No, it's not new actually. But then people have always worked, in the gig economy and all that. But then today, when most people refer to the gig economy, they're specifically talking about the new technologies enabled. They're actually talking about the new technology actually enabled for this kind of work and all that. So now actually we now have social media, we have the internet, okay? So people can now begin to automate in the way they market themselves, in the way they learn, in the way they put out they position their digital skills for online gigs on the internet, maximizing the internet and all that. So the gig economy is not new. Also, one of the things one narrative I also love to correct is the gig economy, you're not earning free money, okay? I think it's very important that I say that. It's not free money, you're not earning free money, all right? But probably because of the fact that we are actually in a third world country like Nigeria, so it seems as though, whenever you are freelancing, you are earning dollars. No, it's not just about you earning dollars. It's about you providing value to a business. Okay, for example, if a client should hire you today, okay, let me use myself as an example. If a client should hire me today to write a sales copy, now that client is going to use that sales copy to make millions of dollars for his or her business. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if I'm getting paid for it, then I'm not cheating a client, all right? I'm not. It is value. I actually provided value for our business. I provided value for our company, all right? And she's using my work to make money. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? So freelancing is not free money. That it's called freelancing doesn't mean that it's free money, all right? It is freelancing because of the fact that it comes with a lot of flexibility. That's why it's freelancing. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? So you're actually providing value. So that's why you guys must, and for those of you that are looking to come into the gig economy, you must be particular about your skill. All right. Now I'm going to talk about digital skills in a moment. Actually, you must be particular about your skill, the kind of skill you learn. You must put value on your skill, actually. All right. So if you are a web designer, you're a product designer, you're a software developer, you're a copywriter and all that, you must put value on that skill. You must know that, you have a skill that can actually influence a brand. You have a skill that can actually influence a website, a company, a startup and all that. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? So I want you guys to change the narrative that we are just earning free money, no free money. No. It's not free money. You're actually providing value. Okay. Also, let me go to my next slide. Sorry. So digital skills, the new oil, all right. Recently, there was a guy like that reached out to me. In a week actually, he was able to earn over $2,000. And then I just actually reflected on some of the things we talked about. I actually believe that many people actually need to come into the digital space. Now, there are actually some preconceived notions which I'm going to talk about. Okay. People believe that, we have many writers today, we have many designers today, we have many product designers and all that, we have many copywriters and all that. But then the thing is, many people don't even know about what exactly is going on in the digital space. So if you are learning and starting now, you're actually at an advantage. So oftentimes I say that the world still needs product designers, the world still needs web designers, the world still needs writers, the world still needs data scientists, the world still needs software developer, digital marketers, and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't allow this kind of mindset to get into you and then think, we have many people already learning it. So why do I need to learn? All right. We have many people already. No, guys, the digital space is growing. All right. The digital space, it is growing. So once you learn a skill, you're actually putting yourself at an advantage. And the thing is, there is job security. There is a guarantee that you're going to do something great with your skill. Unlike even the courses that we study in the university. Yeah, I actually love to say that actually. All right, because some people I usually attack universities and all that. No, I like I said, I'm also a graduate I'm a graduate of microbiology and all that. But then I've seen exactly how the outside space is. Okay, all right. I've seen how the outside space is. I know the things that you can actually take advantage of at this very early stage of your career and all that. So, guys, as you are growing, whether you are in school, whether you are done with school and all that, probably you are even working in 9 to 5 and all that, get your hands on a skill. Get your hands on a digital skill. Writing, product design, web and software development and all that. There are several of them on the internet, actually. all right, that you can easily get to learn, and then you just dedicate with your discipline, with your commitment, you dedicate some months to learn. In fact, sometimes years actually. Remember where I started from? The learning never stops. The knowledge never, you must keep learning. See, you must always be on the edge to learn. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? You must always be on the edge. So if there is any program, any webinar, any training and all that, and then it involves what you need to know, see, you must always be a first responder. Are you hearing what I'm saying, guys? You must always be on the edge to learn new things, to develop yourself, to grow your skills, to also improve on yourself. See, guys, there is no money you spend on personal development that doesn't give results. All right. And oftentimes, commitment, all right, consistent commitment to your growth gives the best results. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? So you must always be on the edge to learn. Come on, guys. Did you guys get that? Come on, guys. Let me know in the chat box if you are following me. Actually, let me know. Let me know in the chat box if you guys are following. Come on, guys. Are you there?
Let's share our feedback with Olamide.
Yeah.
So Olamide, I don't know if you don't mind, let's quickly run a poll and then ask people which of these skills are they willing to sell in the market? Are they which of these skills are you guys willing
to market?
Sell? To market. Yeah. So that's the link on Slido. So now the poll is currently up. Which of these skills would you like to market? So a lot of people shared their different skills when they were filling the form. So I just want to get a total number of people, like which of these top skills, a lot of people are willing to market. So if you go on Slido right now, I just dropped the link in the Zoom. You will see the question, which of these skills will you like to market? You can continue with your the class. So while the people are filling the poll, I'll just give the results at the end.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Favor. Yeah. But then I want to believe you guys are following actually. Up to the very point Favor came in. Come on, guys. Let me know in the chat box.
Yeah, people say they are powerfully following. A lot of people say they are powerfully following. We're learning, following. Okay, the guys on YouTube, let's go check what's going on YouTube, guys. People were following earlier, and I think they still are.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so while you guys put out your polls, let's move on with the class. Sorry, guys. All right, so positioning your digital skills and all that for online gigs. Now, how do you market your skills? How do you sell your skills on freelance marketplace? What are the things that you need to know actually? Because actually, personally, I believe that as a freelancer, you should actually learn marketing. All right, you should actually learn marketing. You should learn sales because actually you are selling yourself. All right, are you following what I'm saying, guys? You're actually selling yourself. You are selling, when you send mails, when you send cold emails, when you send a proposal, when you send a pitch to a client, to a company, to a startup, to a brand, to a website, you're actually selling yourself. So if you don't know the intricacies that involves marketing, that involves sales, that involves lead generation, that involves B2B sales and funnels and all that, you might put yourself at a disadvantage. Are you know what I'm saying, guys? So you actually have to know how to sell yourself. So, yesterday, actually, I think I made, or rather, Favor, are you there? Sorry. Favor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here with you.
Okay, I think I will really love to take a question. Probably we'll take it as a poll.
Okay. I'm with you.
Okay, hold on. I actually made a tweet like that on Twitter yesterday night, so I think I would love to get responses from our participants. Okay?
Okay, great.
I don't know if possible you can just copy it from Twitter. I'm sharing my Twitter account now. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, so Favor, can you see my screen? Favor,
yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, yeah, I would love responses from.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So who do you think seem more hireable to a client? A more experienced freelancer who boasts of his expertise and skills, or a less experienced freelancer who put the client project on the spotlight? What do you think? So can we have a poll on that?
Yes, we can have a poll on this.
All right, thank you.
We can have a poll on this. I'll get it up in the next 5 minutes.
All right, thank you. So I can continue teaching?
Yes, you can continue teaching in the meanwhile.
All right, thank you. All right, so how do you position yourself and all that? I've highlighted three major points, three major keynotes actually on how to position yourself, although there are more, but then I think these three are actually the majors actually. So if you can pay attention to it, if you can, sorry guys, if you can pay attention to these three major things, I think you would have a little bit of progress in your freelancing career or your freelancing journey. So we have social media, we have online portfolio, and also we have the freelance marketplace. So how do you position yourself? How do you sell yourself actually? Are you get what I'm saying? Because in freelancing, you're actually selling yourself. You are selling your service, you are selling your skill, all right? You are selling your knowledge, all right? And then you get paid for it. So you must be able to sell your knowledge, sell your skill set in order to get paid for your worth, all right? So the first thing I want to mention is the social media platform. Now, guys, the social media has come to stay, okay? There's a lot that you can actually maximize in the social media space. There's a lot that you can actually learn. I'm sure that many of you guys, as a matter of fact, we're having this meeting due to the fact that there is internet. You get what I'm saying? So that is actually, all right? I think that is actually one major thing you guys should know actually, because we're having a Zoom meeting, all right, currently, and we have hundreds of people currently in this meeting. So the social media space is a very wonderful platform that you can actually maximize as a freelancer. And actually, as a matter of fact, in the gig economy, you need to promote yourself. As a freelancer, no one is going to promote your work for you. See, if there's anything that you need to learn, is self-marketing. If there's anything that you need to know as a freelancer, it is how to promote yourself unashamedly, actually. Yeah, I think there's some couple of people that, that say, oh, I don't like putting myself on social media. Sorry. I don't like putting myself on social media. I'm this and that and all that and all that and all that, guys. If you want to make money online, you want to make money as a freelancer, then you need to actually put yourself out there. Okay? Why? Because visibility matters. All right, visibility matters. Your Twitter account, your Facebook, your LinkedIn. All right, so I should be able to go to your Twitter profile or your Twitter account and then have an idea of what you do. And the thing many people don't really know about maximizing social media platform is that it naturally increases SEO. What is SEO? SEO simply means search engine optimization. So when a client, and the thing is, sorry guys, many people don't know that clients maximize SEO a lot. All right, so a client can easily go on Google and type freelance writers in Nigeria, or freelance writers in Africa, or freelance writers, and then Google brings out results. Now, oftentimes, the results Google gets to bring out are those people that are actually promoting themselves. There are those people that they keep talking about their skill, they keep promoting their skill and all that. So as a freelancer, you guys have to take your social media space seriously. For example, if I go on Google now, so let me use Twitter for example. Let me share my screen. I'm going to show you my Twitter account now, so you guys can see what I'm exactly talking about. Come on, guys, are you guys following what I'm saying? Come on, guys, let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box if you guys are following what I'm saying. Come on, you have an attentive class. All right, yeah, thank guys, yeah. I always love to have a very engaging class actually, so I'll be very sure that I'm actually communicating. All right, so okay, yeah, thanks guys, thanks. Awesome. So I'm going to share my Twitter account now, so you guys can see some of the things I'm talking about as regards SEO. So SEO really matters a lot. For example, many clients usually go to search engine like Google, like LinkedIn search bots, like Twitter search bots to look for clients. All right, so they just come to search Twitter. They can type freelancing. Now, Twitter is going to bring out some results. I'm very sure that Twitter would most likely bring out my results. If you scroll down, okay, you most likely see, can you see that? Can you see Olamide? Can you see my results? All right. Why? Because I talk about freelancing. So my SEO is actually on the high side. All right. So if you keep scrolling, I'm very sure that you will see my result oftentimes. So a client can easily go. Can you see again? This is my. Can you see? I posted this January 18, and it's still ranking on Twitter. Why is it ranking on Twitter? It's still getting engagement and all that because I'm active. I'm unashamedly promoting my hustle. I'm unashamedly promoting my skill. So a client can easily go on Twitter and say, "Oh, freelancing. Oh, I think this guy. Okay, let me go and check his profile. Oh, let me check what exactly is. Oh, he's a copywriter. Oh, wow. He talks about digital skills and wow and all that. And then, see, I've had clients come to meet me and hire me on Twitter. Oftentimes, in fact, I'm usually not available for such jobs. I usually recommend people. That is why oftentimes you see that, oh, I recommend this guy, and all that. Why? Because can you see my result again, January 19th? Can you see, guys? Can you see again, January 21? Can you see? Are you guys follow what I'm saying, guys? So it is very easy because it's very easy for a client to see me. Why? Because I'm putting myself out there. So a client can easily go on Google and search, oh, freelancing, Nigeria. My name comes out. I'm very sure that in fact, there was a lady like that met me. I don't know if she's in this class. She met me through Twitter bot. She just said she just went on Twitter to type freelancing Nigeria, and then Twitter recommended my name. All right. And then she got in touch with me and all that. So guys, you guys have to position yourself to get the gigs. Clients are not going to come to you. Even before the client comes to you, you have to position yourself well so that when they come to you, then they can see something tangible. So a client cannot just go on your Twitter profile and then what the client is seeing is, oh, you are not talking about Big Brother today, you are talking about throwing band around, you're talking about this and all that. If the client sees stuff like that on your profile, it's a turn off. Am I saying you should not talk about Big Brother? I'm not saying that. So don't quote me wrong. But I'm just saying that if you really want to make money, if you really want to come into the gig economy, you have to take it serious. All right. Many people don't take freelancing serious. All right. And then they're expecting to get money or to make money. No, it doesn't happen that way. All right. That is freelancing doesn't mean that you should be nonchalant about it. All right. So you have to take it serious. So your social media space, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, these are your social media because they serve as your credibility engine. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? Let me go back to my slides. They serve as a credibility engine for the work that you do. All right. So your social media platform should be able to portray what you do. If you are a data scientist, if you're a software developer, you're a product designer, I should be able to know, oh, this guy is a software developer. Oh, this guy is a product designer. How? By checking through your social media platform. So that means that I want you guys to listen attentively to what I'm going to say. That means that if you're a freelancer, you need to be very careful about what you share on social media. All right? Because it can serve as an advantage and it can also serve as a disadvantage. You need to be very careful. For example, on Twitter, I don't share anything actually. I share the only things that you can probably see me share on Twitter are the things related to freelancing, digital skills, and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, because you have to protect your brand. You're actually a brand as a freelancer. You are actually a brand. All right? You're actually a brand. That's what many people don't know. You're actually a brand. I hear what I'm saying. So you have to learn how to position your social media, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook as well. Ensure that they are actually portraying what you offer. They're actually portraying your services. They're actually portraying your skill. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? So that is that on social media. Right? Oh, I'm running out of time. And I still have quite a lot to talk about. Come on, guys. Are you guys following what I'm saying, guys? Come on, let me know in the chat box if you guys are following what I'm saying. Come on, guys. Are you guys following? Oh, come on, guys. Let me know in the chat box if I'm actually engaging you. Come on.
So, yes, we're following. We're following. I can see a lot of people doing that. So your poll is ready.
My poll is ready.
I can, yes.
Awesome.
So yeah. The question is, who do you think will seem more hireable to a client? A more experienced freelancer who boasts of his expertise and skill, a less experienced freelancer who puts the client's projects on the spotlight. Tricky one. Yeah, you can continue while people go ahead to fill the poll on.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, let me see my charts. Okay, we have many people following through. All right, awesome. All right, okay. Now the next thing I want to talk about is your online portfolio. What is your online portfolio? Your portfolio simply means proof of work. All right, your online portfolio simply means what you are building. For example, if you're a freelancer that sends a whole lot of cold emails and all, I do that actually. For many of the companies I work with currently, I got those remote jobs through cold emails and all that. So if you're a kind of freelancer that you want to go into sending of cold emails, sending of pitch to companies and all that to get remote jobs, you actually need to take your portfolio serious, because people that build something online, or people that are currently building something online, you have a portfolio and all that, they are much more on the better side of hiring actually. You get what I'm saying? So because oftentimes when you send cold emails, they get to check who you are. All right. Aside from whatever content you must have imputed in your pitch and all that, they always get to do their check who you are on the internet and all that. So as a freelancer, all right, you want to come into the gig economy, you want to come into the digital space, the freelancing space, you actually have to build or have an online portfolio. Now, like I said, portfolio simply means proof of work, all right? Portfolio simply means that, you have somewhere where people can be able to track your progress, they can be able to track your record, okay? For example, you're a writer, you are a product designer. I should be able to track what exactly you have done over the years, your learning stage, how you became an expert and all that. Even while you are still learning, you can always have a portfolio, because I can easily see your progress. This person was able to design this. And after designing it, then this person moved to this stage and all that. And you know what I'm saying, guys? So your portfolio really matters as a writer, as a product designer. I think for most people that are into tech, into design, softwares and all that, I think that we have several portfolio websites like Behance, you have. I think I'm going to take questions after the class, sorry, so that we don't have a so that people don't get to distract the class. All right, so for those that are into tech, as I was saying, you're a product designer, you're a graphic designer and all that, we have several portfolio websites, we have Behance, we have other portfolio websites as well. I think I actually made a trade on that recently. All right, and also for those of you that are writers, we have several portfolio websites like LinkedIn, we have Medium, we have Substack, we have WordPress and all that. You know what I'm saying? So your portfolio actually matters, okay? So you must keep pushing your work. You must keep promoting your work. Oftentimes people get to ask me, I haven't worked with any client. How do I build a portfolio? All right. I don't even have a work issue. I've never worked with any client before. See, guys, the best way to build a portfolio is to be your own first client. I'm going to take that again. The best way to build an online portfolio as a freelancer is to be your own first client. Actually, most successful freelancers actually started out like that. Most successful freelancers actually started that way. All right. I started by writing. I wasn't making money out of it. I was just writing. And actually me, I wasn't even doing more of natural. I was writing spiritual stuff. Actually, that was how I started my writing career and all that. So you actually have to be your own first client. So while you are waiting for your client, build a work on the side, so that when you eventually get that client can be able to trace you back to your portfolio. In fact, you will be the one telling the client, hey, I've done this work. Can you have a look at my portfolio? I've done this, I've written this in the past and all that. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? So you guys have to be your own first client. So while you are waiting to get hired and all that, to get jobs and all that, work on self-initiated projects. Be your own first client. Hire yourself. I hire myself a lot, actually. None of those blogs that you see me write, actually, I don't get paid for it. But then I'm writing two things actually. One, I'm pushing out my brand. All right. Number two, I'm actually owning my writing skill. So those blogs can actually serve as my portfolio. Are you guys following what I'm saying? You guys get the idea? All right, come on, guys. Are you guys following what I'm saying, guys? So how do you build an online portfolio? Be your own first client. Hire yourself. Work on self-initiated projects. How do you build an online portfolio? I'm going to take that again. Be your own first client. Hire yourself. Work on self-initiated projects. Come on, guys. Did you guys got that? Come on, let me know in the chat box if you guys are following. Did you guys got that?
So we're getting that.
Okay, awesome. So
Yes.
I'm actually going to move. I'm going to try to, there's one of my lecturer back then that usually say that, oh, I have to move at the speed of light. There's one lecturer like that in both in department, you there. So I'm going to try and move at the speed of light, even though I know that that's really unrealistic. But then I'm going to try as much as possible to move at a very fast pace now. So also we have the freelance marketplace, all right? So we have several freelance marketplaces where you can get to push yourself, where you can get to expose yourself to clients from different parts of the world. We have several of them. I'm sure that many of us are actually familiar with some of these freelance marketplace. And actually, the thing is, it's a very good way to start. If you're starting freelancing, before you start going into sending of cold emails, going into getting hired on LinkedIn and all that, getting hired on Twitter and all that, you can actually start with freelance market. It's a very good way for you to build your portfolio and also to gain experience. All right. So we have several of them. We have Upwork, we have Fiverr, we have freelancer.com, we have guru.com, we have Outsourcely, we have Contently and all that. Although there are some of them that don't take Nigerians, okay? But at the same time, there are some of them that actually take Nigerians. So don't put yourself, don't say, oh, no, they don't take Nigerians. No, they actually take Nigerians. Are you get what I'm saying, guys? So these are marketplace that you can also get to freelance your skills and all that. Let's see if I can share my screen a little. So let me just show you some of these platforms. All right. Let me just show you.
While you are sharing your screen,
all right.
The poll. Who do you think will seem more hireable to a client? So we have 85% saying a less experienced freelancer who puts the client's project on the spotlight.
Okay. So that means that we already have a winner. So we already have B as the answer. Well, actually, the Fiverr, are you done? Sorry, did I cut you short?
No, you didn't. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. So, okay, let me just go back and attend to that poll, and explain some few things that you guys need to know. Let me go back to that question. So the poll I put out there on Twitter, actually, the two answers are actually very correct. It just depends on your approach. All right. So I don't need to hear from my followers and all that, and it could also be a very good way for people to learn, and get things done in a better way. Let me go back to the poll. Let me go back to the question. Yeah, there's a question. So I got quite a number of responses yesterday as well. But then now, would you think seem more hireable to a client? One, a more experienced freelancer who boasts of his expertise and skills. B, a less experienced freelancer who put the client's project on the spotlight. Actually, the two freelancers they're actually hireable. All right. It just depends on your perspective, actually. So number one, let me just quickly explain some of these things so that you guys can also learn from the question. All right, so the first one is a more experienced freelancer who boasts of his expertise and skills and all that. Now, actually, it's very good for you to boast of your expertise. Remember, I talked about promoting yourself. All right, but oftentimes, many of us see boasting as pride. I think it happens more in our clan here in Nigeria or probably in Africa. So when you see someone talking about, oh, I got a job this, and all that, I can now use Figma, I can now use Adobe XD and all that. Some of them begin to say, why is this guy proud? Why is he letting us know and all that? See. If you're a freelancer, you have to learn to know how to ignore naysayers. How you follow what I'm saying, guys? You have to learn. See, one of the things that should be part of your business plan is how to ignore naysayers. All right, so you have to take your attention off those people, like that. People that discourage often, people that don't give you, that give bad energy and all that. You have to learn to just look away from their side and focus on your work. You get what I'm saying? So a more experienced freelancer, it's very good for you to boast of your work, actually. Because like I said, it is good for you to promote yourself. And you actually have to be good, because the thing is, in freelancing, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm going to say now. In freelancing, doing a good job is your competitive advantage. In freelancing, doing a good job is your competitive advantage. Doing a good job places you way ahead of other freelancers. Yeah. So it is good for you to be experienced as well too. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? So it's not just, oh, B is the answer. No, I want you guys actually, because the way I answer question, I love to look at the options, both in both ways to know my best answer actually. So doing a good job is your competitive advantage. So you should actually try towards doing a good job. So that's why it's good to be experienced actually. You get what I'm saying? So the B part, a less experienced freelancer won't put, yes, that kind of freelancer is also hireable, because one of the things you should learn in freelancing is that don't spend too much time talking about your skill. particularly if your skill doesn't relate to the client's work. Talk about or put the client's job on the spotlight. That is, talk more about the client's project. Okay, so what I mean is that don't say, oh, hey, my name is Olamide. I've been a copywriter for 10 years. I've written for several brands. No, that's not what I'm saying. I get what I'm saying. But talk about the client project. Oh, you have a company, all right? You want to write a press release for your product. Oh, I feel that. Oh, this press release can be written in a conversational tone. I feel that if you need to suggest advice, instructions, suggestions actually to your clients. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? Oh, in fact, when you begin to do that, the client sees you as experienced, even if you're not even experienced. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? So the client sees, oh, this person really cares about my work. This person really cares. So, but then most freelancers are just about the money. Oh, just give me money, just send me dollars and all that. But no. Calm down. All right? You're actually providing value. Don't forget that. Remember, I mentioned that you're actually providing value. You're actually providing what? Value, actually. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? So the two freelancers are actually they're actually hireable. It just depends on the way you pitch yourself, the way you position yourself. Yeah, thank you. So those guys on 25% of the poll, well, I don't know their reasons, all right? But then the two freelancers here are actually hiring. It just depends on perspective and also how you position yourself as a freelancer. Is that clear, guys? Come on, guys. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear, guys?
Yeah, I think that's clear. That's
clear enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys some freelance marketplace that you need to know. There's okay, I think I just opened freelancer.com. Now there's freelancer. Freelancer takes Nigerians. Okay, so if you're a Nigerian, it's not really country bias. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have several skills there that you can market. All right, can you see that we have web development, graphic design, logo design, marketing, all right, writing, mobile app, for those of you that are probably into Android app development and all that. So we have several of them. You can easily go and check and then see the one that actually suits you, actually. So also we have product design. I think Trefford is also organizing a bootcamp very soon. Can you see product design? So product design is actually a marketable skill. It's a skill that you can actually use to make a whole lot of money in freelancing, actually. So we have several of them: illustration, branding, package design, logo design, graphics, and all that. Very awesome platform, actually. Also, we have Fiverr. Yeah, we have Fiverr. Let's see Fiverr. Fiverr is quite popular. I think Fiverr and Upwork are more popular, actually. And the reason is really not far-fetched. All right, these are platforms that they have years of credibility. All right, and then these are platforms that many clients get to come there, to post jobs and all that. Actually, personally, I feel that as a freelancer, you should be very strategic on the kind of freelance marketplace you register. All right, because you don't just go in any freelance marketplace and just register, and then because one of the things you should look into is look at the ratio of client to freelancer. Right, the normal thing is the client should be more than the freelancers, so that we can have more jobs on the platform. Not the freelancers more than the client. All right, so these are some of the reasons why some of these platforms like Upwork, Fiverr beat many of that freelance marketplace. All right, so Fiverr is a very wonderful platform. In Fiverr, all right, the major terminologies in Fiverr, we have buyer, seller. I'm sure that some of you guys that are on Fiverr are familiar with that. So you have to be able to pitch your skill. We also have some almost the same digital skill, actually. We have graphic and design, logo, brand style, Photoshop, several of them. We have digital marketing, writing, video animation, programming and tech, and all that on Fiverr. So Fiverr is also a very wonderful platform where you can actually make a whole lot of money and then position yourself for those online gigs. And the thing about freelancing, about many of the freelance marketplaces, is that you get to work for clients all over the world, actually. So you get to work from clients from Canada, from US, from Sweden, from Dubai, and all that. I've worked with several of them, actually. You get what I'm saying? At the comfort of my home in Nigeria, yeah, actually. So those are some of the flexibilities and the opportunities that comes with freelancing. Also, we have Upwork. We have Upwork. Upwork is a very wonderful platform, all right, where you can always get to market your skill. Okay, I think what I have, let me close this, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so Upwork is also a very wonderful platform where you can always get to market your skill. Very simple to use. It is mobile friendly. It is very easy to know and all that. I actually have a blog post. I'm not going to be talking much about Upwork and all that. I actually have a blog, a material on that where you can get to read more about Upwork and several of all of these freelance marketplaces. I actually recently, I think about 2 weeks ago, I actually made a thread on how to on many of these freelance marketplaces that you can explore as a freelancer. Also, let me move on with my slide. I'm actually way behind schedule. Yeah, let me go to my next slide. Yeah, so I think I've already talked about digital skills. People skill. What are your people skills actually? So as a freelancer, you also need your people skills actually. So what are people skills? People skills are skills that you actually learn on the job. For example, the way you communicate with your clients, the way you submit your jobs. You don't just submit your job like that, okay, and all that. So those are people skills. The way you relate to your client, how you build your client retention base and all that, because actually the success of freelancing is hinged on client retention. All right, so you really don't need hundreds of clients to be successful. You just need just few of them, just few actually, that will keep coming to you and then keep you engaged all of the time. Also, freelance skills. These are some of the skills. So we have some preconceived notions about freelance marketplace, like there's too much competition. Actually, they're just preconceived notions that would hinder you from getting started. Okay, like I said, remember how I started? I said that if you are probably on a platform and then it's not working, what should you do? Reach out to people that knows how the platform works. Reach out to more experienced people, and all that. So it's a myth that there's competition. Like I said, the digital space still needs more people. The gig economy still needs more people. How many people are freelancers in Nigeria compared to the statistic of people in Nigeria? It's just a myth, actually. I get what I'm saying. So we still need many more people to come into that space. All right. For example, I actually have a vision of training about 5,000 people this year. 5,000 freelancers actually. All right, I've started that, and that's why you see that I'm actually very loud on freelancing on the internet. So also there's a preconceived notion that there's not enough work opportunity. That's also a lie. All right, that's also a myth actually, because there are hundreds of jobs online. It's just that you don't know where they are, or you don't know how to land those jobs, or you don't know how to position yourself for those gigs. Are you following what I'm saying, guys? So there are hundreds of jobs on the internet where you can, not just on freelance marketplace now, I'm talking about LinkedIn, all right? LinkedIn, even on Google. There was a time I actually made a thread on some hacks on how to find jobs on Google. You can go back to that thread. Very wonderful thread, actually. I made a thread on how to find jobs on Google, on Twitter, and also through code emails and all that. So there are actually enough work opportunity and all that. Also, low rate freelance. I don't want to dream of that. There's a lack of quality clients on the platform. No, that's not true. Okay, we have clients that are willing. Like I said, there are clients all over the world that value your skills. Clients all over the world that value your skills. All right. So, and the thing about being a freelancer is that you earn in dollars. Okay, so you're actually at a much more better advantage because of the fact that you live in a third world country like Nigeria. For example, how much is $1 today? $1 is around 450, 420, let's just say 400 and above. So if you get $100 job today, that's 40,000 naira. $100 job in US is nothing. But in Nigeria, if you convert it here to Nigeria, to naira, it is something. Just imagine you get jobs like that. If you get a $1,000 job, that's over 400,000 naira. Are you guys seeing the advantages of earning in dollars? Okay, because when you convert the money, you have more. But eventually, our standard of living here will also take the money off. But that's not for this class, if you understand what I'm saying. So also, you need a skill in high demand. Well, personally, I don't believe that there's any skill that allows you to get more jobs or get more money. Actually, I don't believe that. I personally believe that it's about you being able to position yourself and market yourself well. All right. So people feel that, oh, you have to be into tech. You have to be a software developer before you can earn money. No, there are some software developers that are not even earning up to writers. Yeah. I was telling a friend recently that many people don't really know how to position themselves. That's why it seems as though it actually seems as though some skills are better than some skills. No, actually, don't put that notion in your head. Actually, do you get what I'm saying? All skills are better. All right, whether writing, whether copywriting, whether software, whether product design, whether graphic, whether even if it's logo design alone that you know how to do, it's something. There are hundreds of companies that are looking for logo designers today. You follow what I'm saying, guys? So it's actually a preconceived notion that discourages people from getting started and also coming into the digital space. So also you need years of experience. Well, you don't need years of experience. Okay, it's not like the university where you have to go to school for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years to study a course and then you graduate. And then even after graduation, there's really no guarantee of any job. But then, like I said, you don't need your school certificate to get any job. All right. So what you just need is your skill. And do you need years of experience? No, you can actually learn on the job. Often I tell people that many of the things I got to know about copywriting today, I learned them on the job. I learned them by working on real life projects. Or when a client reached out to me, write this copy for us, write this sales for us, write the email series for us, and all that. That was how I became better at my skill. So you're a designer, you're a product designer, you're a digital marketer and all that. You can start while you are still learning. All right. Also, it's not a stable source of income. Well, that could be partly true in the sense that you can't determine the amount of money you can make in a month. All right. But then if you're a very smart person, you know how to automate and also how to diversify. All right. So unlike the traditional jobs where you get to have a salary every month, and all that, too long to start with. Okay. I don't go on that. I think I've talked about that people per hour, Freelancer guru. What are the keynote things that you need to know? Your freelance profile, all right? So like I said, you must know how to create a very nice profile for yourself, know how to market yourself, know how to sell your service, all right? And how do you sell your service? You sell your service with content. That's why, personally, I believe that all freelancers should be writers. Yeah. Because if you can know how to write, you can win all the time. If you can know how to write, you can win all the time. I'm sure that many of you got to know me through my writings, my blogs, my threads on Twitter, my content and all that. You get what I'm saying? So if you're a product designer, you're a software developer, you should learn how to write. So writing is not just restricted to just freelance writers alone. No, if you know how to write, you can win all the time. So your freelance profile, your portfolio, I talk about portfolio, your proposals, your pitch, and your code emails. I think I talk about that. I talk about code emails, your pitch, and all that in a couple of minutes. So these are the major things. Also, like I said, I have some free materials that you can always get to read up. All right, I have this is a blog that I wrote last year, around June or April last year, and all that. So how do you get started in Upwork? For those of you that are probably looking into freelance marketplace, like I said, it's a very good place to start your freelancing career. All right. So even though I'm not really into freelance marketplace like that, I'm more into code emails now. All right. But then as a starter, it is a very good place for you to make money and also market your skill. All right. So you can connect with me. Actually, I'm supposed to spend 1 hour, so I'm trying to track the time. I started 4:14. All right. 3:14. So, like I said, you can also connect with me on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Medium, and also so these are my handles for if you want to meet with me. You have questions and all. Although I'm going to take questions in this class, but then you want to connect with me more, and then you want to know more about what freelancing entails, what the gig economy entails. You can always get to reach out to me. Yeah. So thanks, guys. I want to believe you guys learned one or two things from today's class. It was quite a short time. Man, it's almost 1 hour. Come on, guys. Let me know in the chat box if you guys maximized or learned something from today's class. Let me know in the chat box, guys. Come on, guys. Let me know in the chat box. Come on. I want our responses. Let me know in the chat box. I want our responses. And then I will take questions. So the gig economy is actually a very wonderful space. And the thing is, we need a whole lot of people to come into that space. All right. I'm sure that some of you would not want to, for example, if you stay in Lagos, you don't want to have to be running 9 to 5 and then you are stuck in traffic, and then even your salary is not even up to one job that you get in freelancing. You get what I'm saying, guys? So the gig economy is calling for a whole lot of people, and that's one of the things I'm actually trying to push on the internet. So with your skill, all right, with your people skill, with your technical skills, you can actually thrive well in the gig economy. So I'll leave you with this actually. Now, it's very important that you take actions, all right? So it's very possible for you to attend classes, attend webinars, attend meetings, attend master classes and all that, and then you are actually not taking actions. Remember, no one is going to start for you until you start. No one is going to promote your hustle for you until you promote your hustle, all right? So you have to promote yourself unashamedly and shamelessly, actually. All right, you have to promote your skill, whatever you do. You're a freelance writer, you're a product designer, you're a software developer. Promote your skill on the internet. Is that clear, guys? Also, I would like to say this. For those of you that are probably looking to learn one or two things, you want to learn this, you want to upskill, you want to learn this and all that, guys, digital skill is the new oil. Lay your hands on it now. Okay, so the world still needs you. I need you. The world still needs you. Different clients from all over the world, they need your service. So you're actually putting yourself, or not even yourself now, you're actually putting many people at a disadvantage if you don't learn that skill. Why? Because they need you to learn that skill so that you can use it to build their company, to provide value for their website, to give, to provide value for their company, their business, their brand, and all that. So you're not just helping yourself. Yeah, you're making money, but then you're actually helping a business. You're actually helping a brand. I also need you to come into that space. Come on, guys. Is that clear enough, guys? Is that clear enough, guys? Come on, guys. Let me know in the chat if that's clear.
Yeah, yes, that's clear. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, Favor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Olamide. Thank you so much, Olamide. All right. Please, let's just give you, if you see on Zoom, there's a reactions button. You can just share some love. Share some love with the reactions button, and thank our facilitator for today, in person of Olamide. So just we'll be going straight to. Let me share my screen a bit
Right.
before we go straight to answering the questions. So yes, let's talk about the product design bootcamp. You'll have heard Olamide talking about the product design bootcamp a lot during the course of the training. Yeah, so the product design bootcamp is taking place February 5th to 14th, and is a paid training. It's also a skill you can empower yourself in, so you can land awesome gigs online. We have our official sponsor is Figma. We have some of the best product designers in Africa. No cap, yeah. We have Mudia, if you know Mudia on Twitter. We have Femi Moni from Quidax, JK. We have Chidima from Paystack. We have there's so many other names and faces that are not here. But yes, there's also a very practical and comprehensive syllabus, and you can check us out at trepod.org to get more information on that. So now that I've told you that, the early bird offer is currently ongoing for 20,000 naira, and you can also win a 50% scholarship to that. We are giving out 250% scholarship to any freelancer on this call today. So you can attend the bootcamp at 50% scholarship. So now let's go to getting that 50% scholarship. All right, the 50% scholarship. Okay, so we'll do that just immediately after we answer the questions you guys have asked. So because we have quite a number of questions here. So I'll just be reading out the questions. I have some questions already upvoted. So if you haven't asked your question, you can just go ahead to Slido with the code I've been sharing to ask your question right now. And I'll start with the very first question that is on there. So the very first question that is on there, Olamide, I'll be reading it out, is how do you get gigs with zero work history and portfolio when I don't have prior work on Upwork? Like, so the person is basically asking how can they get gigs when they don't have any work history or portfolio and they're just getting on Upwork.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Favor. All right. Well, I think I've answered that already. All right. If the person probably paid attention to some of the things I thought, you would have picked up an answer from that. Like I said, how do you build your work history when you are yet to get a client and all that? Is actually to hire yourself. So while you are waiting for your clients to get hired, to hire you and all that, initiate some self projects. All right. That can also serve or put you in a much more better light as a freelancer. So that is when prospective client want to hire you, they can able to say, oh, this person has done some work before, he has done this for himself or herself and all that. So the best way for you to get hired or to build a work history is actually to hire yourself and be your own first client. Yeah. Hello, Favor, are you there?
Thank you very much for giving us an answer to that once more again. Yes, I'm here and I can hear you loud and clear. So I'm going to tick that off as done. So the second question that has been upvoted here is, as a content writer, what is the best selling niche on Upwork?
Well, for Upwork, actually, as a content writer, if you're starting, all right, oftentimes I tell writers that don't restrict yourself at the very early stage of your freelancing career. All right, if you're going into freelancing, start and do all kinds of writing. All right, because eventually you get to pick a niche of your interest as you move on. So if you're just starting out, don't restrict yourself. Don't say, oh, I want to just do SEO writing. Oh, I want to just do creative writing. I want to just do grant writing. No, do everything actually. Then when you progress, when you move forward, then you can now begin to specialize. As a matter of fact, personally, I started with all kinds of writing. Then eventually I just had this interest in writing emails. Then I went into being a direct response copywriter. From there, recently I had to pick up resume, how to write, resume writing and technical writing and all that. So oftentimes, at the very early stage of your freelancing career, start and do everything. Okay, lay your hands on all kinds of writing, all right, and then eventually you can always get to specialize. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much, Olamide, for giving us another answer to that. Yes, I'll quickly go to the next question. The person said, I'm a front-end developer and looking into freelancing. Is it okay to specialize in building only landing pages for a start?
Well, I think my previous answer actually answers this question, right, Favor?
Yeah, that means generalize first.
Yeah, generalize then later you can now specialize. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So the niche question is repeated once again. So once again, generalize before you go into a niche. Yeah. So another question here is how to receive payments as a freelancer in Nigeria.
Okay. Well, there are several platforms. All right. We have Payoneer, we have Paystack. All right. I use Paystack very well. We have Paystack, we have Payoneer, we have your domiciliary account. If you have a domiciliary account, we have a few of them. I don't know why they're not really coming to mind. We have Seller, we have PayPal. Okay. So there are some platforms, some payment platforms where you can get to receive payment from your clients anywhere in the world. And also, if you are probably on this freelance marketplace, they also have their own payment platform. So you can directly link your bank account, your Nigerian bank, to some of these freelance marketplace, and then they get to pay you directly. But then if you want to probably benefit from high rates of naira to dollar, you can maximize Payoneer. I think Payoneer is actually one of the best payment platform you can maximize as a freelancer. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for giving us an answer to that. I have this one interesting one here. It says, what are the freelancing sites you will recommend for beginners to begin their journey?
Well, for beginners, I would recommend Upwork, obviously. I also recommend Fiverr. Fiverr is also a very wonderful platform. Actually, I'm on Fiverr. All right, so it's a very wonderful platform. And also, I would recommend People Per Hour. Many people don't really know much about People Per Hour, and there are some people that are taking advantage of People Per Hour because many people are going into Fiverr and Upwork. So People Per Hour is also a very wonderful platform you can as well explore as a freelancer. Yeah.
So one interesting question also just popped up. You said, how do we hire ourselves? You've been saying we should hire ourselves and hire ourselves. How do you hire yourselves?
I think the answer is already in the question. How do you hire yourself? By hiring yourself. All right. So what I mean by hiring yourself is by doing self-initiated project. That is, for example, you could be a product designer. You can decide to just work because you're going to just design something, all right, probably along what you are learning, and then upload it to your Behance or your Pinterest account and all that, or your Dribble account. You can be a writer, and then you just write. You can decide to say, okay, every week I want to be writing blogs every week, probably once a week, and then I want to publish it to the public, You can choose a portfolio website like Substack, and then that's the way you hire yourself. Actually, you're not paying yourself, but then you are paying yourself in value. All right, so that's basically.
All right, thank you very much for giving us an answer to that. So we still have quite a number of questions, but I'm going to answer. I'm just going to pick one more, and on the remaining, we will probably have to do a thread on it on our Twitter handle.
All
Yeah,
right.
so we'll just pick one more so we can quickly go for the scholarships.
All
So
right.
you said this person says, I got a $5 job, my first job on Upwork 2 weeks ago. Since then, I've not been able to get any other job. What do you suggest I do?
Well, actually, I actually have the material. All right, it's called Landing Your First Gig on Upwork, and also have several materials that would actually be of good help. You can read them up and also implement some of the things I mentioned there. It's actually more detailed than my answer here, actually. So um, I'm not this kind of person that gives short answers. So just lay your hands on those materials. I personally believe that it's going to be of good help. Yeah.
All right. I think it's worthy to mention that we will be sending you all these materials via the the thank you email you'll be receiving tomorrow, also with the link to the recording on YouTube. So you can always go through this video again, and you can always go through these materials. Sorry, I won't be able to pick any question that came in via the Zoom chat box. Please, I told you to ask your questions on Slido. And I won't be able to answer more questions on Slido now because we just want to quickly go to giving those scholarships, because I know a lot of people want those scholarships. All right. So the first scholarship now is going to be still on Slido. So if you are not yet on Slido, you are wrong. Now I'm going to be launching the quiz in 1 minute. So get yourself down to Slido. There's a quiz on what has been said today. Every question there, no, okay, just one out of all those questions is not from this topic today. But every other question there is from what Olamide has said today. So quickly get yourself there right now if you're not yet there. Once again, I'm going to put the link. So this is it. Just simply go to slido.com and input the code Thriving Freelancers. And just input the code Thriving Freelancers. Once you input Thriving Freelancers, you're gonna see the quiz pop up very soon. Once again, I'll share the link on Zoom here. Okay, yeah, this is the link. You can just go here straight to the quiz. I'm just gonna give us 1 more minute. No, 1 minute is too long. So by my time here, it's 4:24. So once it is 4:25, I'm gonna go there. Don't worry, the questions are not too hard. So there are two ways you can get. The scholarship. Okay, I'm still sharing my screen, so let me show you how. There are two ways you can win the 50% scholarship. So some people fill the form. While if you check your mail, there's a form for you to fill. So if you fill the form, there's an opportunity for you to get it there. Then you can also take part of the quiz on Slido. So two people cannot actually win from both angles, but yeah, it increases your chances. So if you're on Slido, let me know. If you're on Slido, just let me know. Let me know on YouTube. Let me know on Zoom if you're on Slido already. Let me know if you're on. Yeah. Okay. I can see a lot of people are saying. Oh, once you go on Slido, it's easy. You can just come back to Zoom and follow that link. So it will take you directly, or yeah, I can see, okay. I can see some people asking, they're having issues. So it's 4:25 on my end, and I'm gonna start the poll. I'm gonna start the quiz now. The quiz is not so hard. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy this. Yes, it's also worthy of note that Anonymous cannot win. So if you have to quickly impute your name on Slido, please do that fast. Let me just give you another extra 30 seconds to do that. Because anybody that pops up with the name Anonymous is Anonymous, and Anonymous cannot win a quiz, all right? Yeah, so I'm just preparing, letting everybody get ready. Yeah, get ready. Also, if you're not on this call via YouTube or Zoom, you won't be able to win. Okay, yeah, are you getting ready? Are you ready, guys? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, getting that scholarship. All right, the quiz is up. Let's start. Yes, what is the name of the facilitator of today's facilitator? I can't see anybody imputing anything. Okay. All right. A lot of people are going. 10, 15. Okay. 1 second left. Okay, and it's done. The first one is done. It's also time. It's a time quiz, oh. So, all right. Yeah. Go to the next one. Okay. Yes, which of this is not a perceived notion of freelancers? Yes, it's live. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Okay. 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 This is interesting. All right. Time up on that. Okay. Now to the next one. Which is the first step in the design process? Yeah, this is a product design question. Yeah, this is a design question. So just to get your appetite ready to for learning on product design. That was fast. Okay, man, there's a lot of people. 36. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So last question, guys. Wait. Last question. The title of the facilitator's guide is Yips. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see the leaderboard. Let me share the screen of the leaderboard. Yes. Okay. Let's see who the winner is. Who is the winner for today? Okay. Loading. But from the back end, I can see one person, Oluwaseyi Oladipo. Hello, Oluwaseyi Oladipo. Can you just raise your hand so I can unmute you? And you can probably just Oluwaseyi Oladipo. Hello. Yes, Oluwaseyi Oladipo. Let's hear from you. Great. Okay. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Really excited.
Yes. Congrats.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
just won. You just won 50% scholarship to our product design bootcamp. So what you do is you just send me your email address. Send me your email address to the Treport Academy Zoom on Zoom here right now. It seems my it's not loading here. So just send me your email address. Send me your email address immediately in the Zoom chat. Send it personally. Send it as a personal message.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. So now let's get the second person to win. All right, let's get another winner. So if you still want to win, there could be an opportunity for you. But I probably that's already too late now because you must have already filled the form. Yes, so you can see on my screen now. I'm sharing the form of the persons who filled in to win it, and I'm just going to share. So what I'm going to do is this: we have 21 people fill the form. If you want to fill the form right now, you just have to go and check your mail. We had 22 people fill the form, so 21 to be precise. So out of these 21 people, there's going to be a random wheel picker, and anybody who wins from the random wheel picker is just going to pick randomly. So yeah, from 2 to 21. Yes. So are you ready? I feel like having some drum rolls here right now. Are you ready, guys? Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls, going, and random. Let's see. Spin. Okay, yeah, it's gonna spin here. Number 20. Let's see who's the number 20. Who is the number 20? Benjamin Adilaja, number 20. Congratulations, Benjamin. Hello, Benjamin. Are you on this call? Benjamin, if you're on this call, let us know via YouTube or in Zoom if you're on this call. If you're not on this call, you don't win. Just raise your hand and I will unmute you. Okay, going. Okay, since Benjamin is not available on this call, that's such a pity, such a pity. Let's go for another one, guys. All right, remove choice. All right, okay. Let's go for another spin, eh? You could just be so lucky. So spin again. $14. Who's on 14? We have Rachel Boriwaye. Rachel, hello, Rachel. Hello, Rachel, are you on this call via YouTube or Zoom? Just raise your hand and I will unmute you. I can't see Rachel here. I can't see Rachel raising up her hand. Oh, this is so beautiful. So who's gonna win? A lot of people are joining in. Okay, let's just make it more random this time around. So now I can see 26 people have joined in. Remove choice once again. Okay, this is going. You know, in life, some things are hard work. Some things are by luck. And yeah, let's see. $25. Somebody who just filled it. 25. Unfortunately, 25 we're not going to win it because the question here is what will you like to win, and say that in 10 words. In 10 words. You just said it with one word and your name is not complete. We cannot pick any random Oluwadamilola. So yes, that remove that choice once again. It's not hard. We'll keep on doing it until we find a winner. Sorry. One last one. 5. Deborah Olubade. Deborah, hello, are you on the call? Deborah, hello, are you on the call? Yeah. Yeah, so she's on the call, I guess. Yeah, she's on the call. Yes, so she's on the call. Yeah, Deborah, let me see. I think I can unmute you. Yeah, okay, Deborah. Yeah, Deborah, hello, how do you feel? How do you feel about winning? I've had some news.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I feel happy.
Yeah, congratulations, Deborah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. This is not your first time attending a Treford webinar, so or a Treford event. So I'm really happy you've won again. You've won this, and congrats. So
Thank you.
just send me your mail, and our first winner as well. Send me your mail. Send me your mail as a personal chat. Yeah, send me your mail as a personal chat. Please don't forget that. Yeah, send me a mail as a personal chat in this Zoom. And yes, congratulations to our 2 lucky winners. You know, we have so much more coming for you in this year, Treford. We have product management bootcamp. You know, in all the skills Olamide has talked about, yes, we have several trainings coming up in them. So you can go ahead and follow us on Twitter. A thread of all those questions that we didn't answer today, we will do them on Twitter. You get, so we'll do it alongside with Olamide. And we also, so to get updated on our trainings, go ahead on Twitter too. We'll be updating more on our trainings. So on Twitter. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. If you can go back to Slido once again, just quickly give us a feedback. What will you like to learn next in terms of freelancing? Would you like this webinar to continue? Just tell us what you like to learn next on freelancing, and we'll be sending you a mail. We'll be sending you a mail as regards all the things that we shared in the webinar today and the things you can learn, you know, the things you can follow up with. Congratulations, everyone who won. I'm so happy to the winners. Congratulations. It's been such a great time with you guys. Man, follow us on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have so much more coming for you. It's been an enjoyable ride with you all. Thank you very much. And we see you at the boot camp. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah.